not want to change what you're doing, or you may want to change what you're doing. But you need to know if you're making a good decision or not, and that comes from the evidence itself. So we're going to start with that. Then we'll talk a little bit about the hospital setting and where we think as nurses, at least where I think as nurses, we have the greatest impact in patient care, and that's of course in preventing pressure ulcers. That's my interest, preventing bed sores. We'll talk about managing patients' pain, and we'll talk about keeping their mouths free from injury. And then the last set of material we'll talk about is a new initiative in the United States that for those of you that are going to the U.S. to work as nurses, you will have to be aware of all of this effort in United States healthcare. And I want to talk to you a little bit about that. And then I was asked by the staff to bring some test questions along to see how you would do in test questions. So we'll do that at the very end of the day, so be sure you stay awake for all of that stuff. I'd like to say a special hello to all the deans and teachers and other faculty that are here. I'm very grateful to be able to come and talk to you. I appreciate you using the book, of course. And I'm always anxious to see how it works for you. So I'll have to hear all of that sometime today. Can I have the next slide, please? When we think about what is evidence, we kind of have to ask that question of what does it mean to have evidence, and where does this word come from? You can see by the definition that it's simply accumulated observations. That's a very big word. Big words. What does it mean to be accumulated observations? It's what we see, and if we write down what we